The people that gave you for all those toys. All those
That she just made a prayer when she met a man that was lying on the floor, very tired. It's just to make us know how easy it is and that we actually have people out there that can help you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Welcome back to my channel. It's Amara Compo here. So this is me toasting peanuts for the first time on my toaster oven, and it turned out nice. I was wowed by it. So these are some of my days, kitchen days in the month of June, for the rest of June, and I thought to show you guys what I've been up to during the summer months. And this is me doing my favorite cake. This is the oats apple carrot cake, guys. This is the cake that I always call you can eat your cake and have it. I fallen in love with this cake because it's something that I think we should be doing for our parents or elderly persons in our lives around us. So I see people baking huge cakes for maybe their grannies or grandpas, doing birthdays and all, but I think this is something we should start doing for elderly ones in our family. It's something healthy, right, that they can eat and won't worry about their health. So the cake is made of oats, almonds, apple, carrots, dates. So there's no artificial sweetener in it. So everything is just purely natural, and it doesn't spike one's blood sugar and all. So this is something I feel we should get into. So this is me popping it into the oven and bringing it out. I made it a slab, more like a flat style this time, instead of making it in my cake pan. This was going to be going to give me a flat cube-like form. So it's the first time I was doing something like this, I think, or was it the second time? I think it was the second time I was making it in this way. So it gave me more quantity, and then I was able to package some and freeze. Now just look at the cake. Just look at the cake. Just look at it. Wholesome content. See that date, see that chunk of dates there. No, just try this cake. The recipe, I think I did the video, but I think the video was not too neat or something, and I put it on private back. But if you want the recipe, you can reach the recipe. You can reach out to me and I'll send it to you. Now this is me packaging them like gold bars, or in this case silver bars. Like, it was fun doing this, or chocolate bars. It was really fun packaging them. So there was a neighbor in our apartment block that had given our kids some teddy bears, stuffed animals and all that, up to 4 or so big ones, and I said okay, it would be nice to give them some, right? So this was me packaging the ones I was going to put in the freezer, and then some for them. Yep, I was so happy doing this. First Sunday in the month of July saw us going to church for the first time, like physical church gathering, in a long time, and it was awesome. It was also our son's birthday, and then my daughter's birthday was some months ago, so we did theirs together, 4th and 3rd birthday. We are taking pictures at Tblisi Gallery. We are taking pictures, and this was us about to take lunch, and so we wanted to pray. We are praying for them. This one, his balloon, his number balloon had already flattened, but it was good. So Daddy was praying, and then I just was so thankful for attending church that day. It was more like our steps were ordered by God to attend that church, and I had an encounter with God. Like, the move of the Holy Spirit was so strong, and I was just trying to comport myself because I was like, this is my first time in this gathering. I don't want to start like being filled with the Holy Ghost and start praying in the Spirit loudly and all that. I was just trying to hold myself, but there was a time I just couldn't hold myself, and it just came out. It just came all out. So I'm going to be sharing the testimony of what happened even after church service. Really, this particular day was awesome. It was awesome. So listen to the testimony, guys. July 2023. So we went out today. We went to a church physically for after many months, and it was glorious. We met wonderful people. We are blessed by church service. The children also had a great time because they had a class and activities for them to do. It was beautiful, and I just believe that our steps were ordered by God today. And also after service, we came to Tblisi GEORGIA to evangelize. And where we're sharing our flyers, we met a Pentecostal Georgian. Most of them are Orthodox, but we met a Pentecostal Georgian, and she was just testifying that she just made a prayer when she met a man that was lying on the floor, very tired. The man was looking very tired. We actually saw this man, but we just felt we could not help this man or something like that. He was just there begging for money. But when I shared flyers to this lady, because we are giving flyers to everybody, we had written the gospel. It's okay, sorry. We had written the gospel in English, Russian, and Catholic, which is the Georgian language, and we are sharing it out. So I gave this lady, and she was just, her eyes just shone brightly. She was so happy, and she told me, she introduced herself, told me her name is Christina, and that she just made a prayer that God would send like a Christian to, for her to, so she can go to that man to pray for him with that person. And it was so beautiful. We went to pray for the man. The man was like lying down at the stairs there, hunched. He has like a bit of hunch at his back, but he was looking very tired, like just tired there. And we prayed for him, and he testified that after the prayers that he felt better, that he was in pains initially, but after the prayers he felt good, and he stood up, he took the flyers, we talked to him, prayed for him, and like got him to be saved actually, and it's so glorious. So today has been a wonderful day. So aside being Kachiku's birthday today, it's beautiful that wonderful things happen today. So I'll see you guys in the next. So today is the 13th. Today is the 13th of July 2023, and I'm here to harvest my onions. See, they're really dry, so it shows that they are ready to go. And it's interesting. It's quite interesting that it's time to harvest them now, and I'm wondering if maybe the way I handle them that caused this early harvest, or that is actually ready. But see, I don't know if it's because I've been watering them because I heard from some people that there's a time you need to stop watering them, but because I have other plants here, so I had to keep watering them so I won't lose other plants. So these are my harvests. The onions are tiny. They're tiny. So, but this one you can see the leaf is still green, meaning that it's not yet ready. Oh, it's ready. It can be ready to go, because I heard once it's like weak here and it's bent over, it means that it's ready to go. But I'm going to leave this one. I'm just going to leave it. This other one is still not ready. It might be ready because they're looking wilted, but I'll leave them. I only took out this one because they're super dry already. And then this one's here. I think I also bring them out because they're already brown. So let's see. Okay, this is onion. This one.
Okay, I think that's all. Then I've been trying to, I don't know if this plant is actually a pepper plant or a weed, because the way it grew very fast. I was wondering if it's actually a type of pepper I planted or if it's a weed. I'm still not sure, but that's the only thing left here. These other onions, I'm not even sure they actually grew the way they were supposed to. This one did not even mature. I'm just going to leave it there to form manure. Those ones, I'll still leave them here. I don't think they're ready to go. Then updates on my tomatoes that I transplanted into my compost pile and mixture of soil. They died. See, this one really died. This one is dying out. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming. So these tomatoes, they really died out. I think, I don't know, maybe the compost and the soil was not a good idea for them. And just see, I kept watering them, but they never made it. These ones, I had to throw some of my seedlings because the AC fan, the AC is in this place. See, the AC is there, so the fan was heating up. It heats up, it releases a lot of heat. So I don't know, it was drying out most of my seedlings. I had to take the ones that were here, I had to take them out. Okay, I transplanted them anyways, but see, they didn't make it. That's a pity. These ones were really fighting for their life, but see, I watered them, I sprinkled a bit of eggshells. There's a kind of organic fertilizer I did with eggshells and banana peels soaked in water for a while. I sprinkled a bit of that here. It still didn't work, so that was quite sad. And so that's that. These are my peppers. This strawberry, most of them I cut them down because they were just becoming very funny. The weight of the branches are now too much for the stem. The weight of the branches are too much for the stem. So I heard that it's better for you to mature a strawberry plant. You need to, the first year, cut out, and then you do a kind of pruning and take out a lot of flowers out, so that the plant will mature first before it starts fruiting. So the weight of all the branches and everything keeps weighing them down. So I don't know if this one will make it. This is this pepper here. I don't know if it's going to make it. I'll soon water. This is my cabbage. It's growing. I hope it survives. I'll water them soon. I think I've watered it a bit, but the thing is that, and this is pepper here, this is tomato here. The tomatoes are not just making it, so it goes to show that this pepper here is drying up. So guys, it just goes to show that one needs expert knowledge in planting all these crops. Try and error can actually make someone lose like a whole season will pass, right? And then you have to wait for the next season. So I think it's just best you work with an expert, someone that knows it. If you don't want to make any of these mistakes, like waste your resources and your time trying out something and it doesn't work. So I think at the end of the day, you need to work with people that have, just make it easier for you, right? We've gotten the message, yes, that we need to plant, we need to grow our food, we need to be involved in agric and all that, but it doesn't cancel the fact that we actually need to work with an expert. And I'm looking at doing an Instagram live, which I'll then post on YouTube, with young guys, people like us, as in people that are quite young, young guys like us that are educated and went to school, live in an urban area or whatever, but they are into farming and they are also helping other people do that. So I'm still like talking with a couple of people, then I'll see who I'll eventually do this Instagram live with. So what I'm just trying to do is just to make us know how easy it is, and that we actually have people out there that can help you start up your farm. It could be a farm, it could be your kitchen garden, anywhere, any space you have. These guys can help you make it work. So that's that for today. I'll see you in the next clip. Bye. So let me just rejoice in these small wins, the onions that I harvested today. Let's look at them once again to rejoice and celebrate. So these are these onions. These are the onions. They're just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 onions. So these are my onion harvests. So imagine me working with an expert, as in if I worked with someone that could guide me and all that. These onions yield would have been better. The person must have encouraged me to go and get the seeds themselves, right? And even do much more, because I noticed that onions is actually easy to grow. Because this is just try and error, just what I saw online, and I just tried it out and I was able to get these little things. So imagine if I actually went the extra mile, got the seeds, use the right soil, whatever, but I've gotten more than this. I'll see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Guys, kindly subscribe to my channel. We need your support. We need to keep working on making this community even larger, so that many more people can hear our conversations, right?